Hello, everyone. Today is Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022. Ivorian French Cooperation, a school of civil engineering opened in Abidjan. This article is taken from the Ivorian newspaper Frantmat. With a view to boosting the major construction sites opened in Cote d'Ivoire, the Higher School of Works Management, ESCT, present in France and Morocco, is setting up in Cote d'Ivoire. The official launch of this training program took place on February 22nd, 2022 in Abidjan. Two training courses will be provided as part of this program: BTP Project Manager and BTP Project Manager, whatever that means. It is an alternating training, school and company. And so basically, as you'll see, it's not only theoretical training, it's also hands-on training, which is good. It is the missing link in our system, which has just been provided, because in the 2021 to 2025 National Plan, all the major projects are civil engineering sites: buildings, facilities, public works, said Minister Governor Robert Bougre Mambe. According to him, an engineer who must build a dam in an area, for example, asks himself the question of what is the nature of the soil, hydrography, what type of concrete should be used. But when we have finished that, the other question is who to recruit to carry out the work to escape the trap of someone who does not know about it. This is why he congratulated Kragba Maurice and his partners who were able to seize this weak point of civil engineering at the national level with the training which emphasizes the plurality of knowledge: technical, legal, psychological, and environment. For Bougre Mambe, the design office engineer is not the one who is on the site, so he cannot defend his calculation. This task is rather entrusted to works foremen, who are very often spectators of works because they do not know what it is about. They do not understand the calculations listed on the plan when making the reinforcement, hence their inability to make a good reinforcement. A design engineer must double check plans before executing to avoid errors and therefore accidents in project implementation, he says. This work study program, which emphasizes the techniques and methods that make it possible to meet the requirements that must characterize the work of buildings and public works, will make engineers real managers of construction. This is why we would like to congratulate the managers of the school who allow Cote d'Ivoire to have on its soil such an instrument, the first higher school for the conduct of public works, indicated Dr. Menin Massou, civil engineer. According to Raoul Philippe, president of the ESCT group, this school is characterized by the professional situation. Graduates of this school must be versatile, able to do, in addition to technical knowledge, civil engineering, financial analysis, to have managerial knowledge and social and societal responsibilities, CSR. It is a question of providing a response to the challenges of the adequacy between training and employment, because we have observed the lack of qualifications adapted to the needs of companies. Construction managers who have no knowledge of the works, how can they interpret an environmental impact plan or draw up a budget? This training allows students to obtain professional skills to meet the challenges of employment, but also for professionals to strengthen their capacities, said Kragba Maurice, Director of ESCT Cote d'Ivoire. So it's very ambitious, this hands-on and theoretical school for civil engineering, working on buildings and the infrastructure, basically bridges, etc., which the article said is the focus of the Ivory Coast for the next 3 years. And so I assume that we're going to be hearing about the Ivory Coast building a lot of things on its own and not relying on the Chinese or French or other foreigners to come and build things, much needed infrastructure projects. So that's great to hear, and we'll keep an eye on the Ivory Coast for the next 3 or so years.